How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
They exchange punches. Nope, that jab not going to score. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter. You don't want to trade punches with Joe Frazier. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Oh, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
How about that time counter shot? Caution is being thrown to the wind. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Swing and a miss with that hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. Missing with the hook. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Has he weathered the storm?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what,
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Good defense from Frazier, pairing off those shots.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work for defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hook misses. Good counter punching. Nope, that hook won't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the uppercut but misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Defense failed them. That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they finish it? He settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
So much for defensive abilities. Looks like they're out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen.
What a nightmare scenario! It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Clean jab. Another scoring shot there. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
And he did catch him! He caught him! All hands on deck! We are witnessing an upset in the making! The bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This may do it. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. The jab doesn't quite, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure in.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you...
They're in trouble!
One, two,
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
We need to turn this around halfway through. It's bombs away. Those counter punches have to hurt. Both men step back for just a moment. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They both want a knockout. You can... Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Nice counter shot. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. That jab misses. That counter shot lands. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Smoking Joe may go. Didn't win. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
back up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Corner's got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Absolutely crazy.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness. That is showing the stamina. That is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's gonna be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? Frazier being much more selective with his punches. Every time stumbling around on Bambi legs. And it appears the wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's gonna get you knocked out.
A very... They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Marciano allowing his opponent to come to him. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano. They're letting the shots go.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Nice stop, but that won't score.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So now throwing the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but say, love, they are going to surrender. No mas.